right, good morning. My name is Jacob Moore. Today is Saturday, August 21st, 2021, and this is your daily New York Times crossword puzzle solve. I'd like to come up with a catchy name for this. I don't know what yet. Like crossed swords or something maybe related to clues or blank space, or maybe it's a cultural reference. Maybe we reference like Taylor Swift or something. I'm not sure yet, but as I do more of these, I would like them to be. I'd like to be a little bit more intentional about how they go up, right? Maybe naming the series something. I'm not sure. In any case, today's puzzle is constructed by Joseph Greenbaum, and in the wordplay column underneath, it says that it is his New York Times debut, and it may be tricky. So, we have that to look forward to. What else? Yesterday's solve was really fun. It was kind of 28 minutes, pretty good for a Friday for me, I think. A lot of compound word clues, which it looks like we might be in for today too. There's only 57 clues on this grid. It looks like each corner has a block of 7-letter answers, and then a couple here that go across. So it'll be interesting to see how we fare. I'm hoping for under 40 minutes. Under 40 minutes would be my goal for today. Not that we're going to rush. It's a Saturday morning. Let's just get into it, nice and easy. Just approach it with without a lot of expectations, and that way our mind stays open to all the possibilities, and we're not anchoring too much on speeding through this solve. So, without further ado, let us get started. Exercises with squat thrusts and jumps. Well, those are burpees. Little CrossFit hanging out. They'll help you pass on impulses. I don't know. Good friends. K2 FIG. FIG is abbreviated, so that means our answer is going to be an abbreviation. K2 is a mountain, so this is ELEV, elevation, ELEV. Patchwork elephant of children's literature. I do not know. The only children's literature elephants I know are Dumbo and Babar. Oinkling, piglet. That seems a little too on the nose for a question mark clue, but what sunlight and wind provide might be renewable energy. School in the Atlantic 10 Conference. This could be UVA. Nah, it's not, because Auto Parts Giant here is maybe O'Reilly's. It is actually O'Reilly's and not O'Reilly. O'Reilly's. If you don't have those in your area. Bit of Christmas morning detritus. Maybe box. Bow. Let's look. UR. School in the Atlantic 10 Conference. The University of Rutgers? I don't really know. Short spiel. Part of a fancy table setting. This WE here is giving me some pause. This is one word. Its highest score is 1520. I'm going to think that this is the PSAT. E-signature holder. Maybe. Pad. Pen. Director Wiseman, I think, is Len. That sounds right to me, but I do not know a three-letter word for study that ends with an N. Program that a 2011 Global Commission officially declared a failure 40 years after its launch. So what's 40 years after 2011? 1971? 80, 90, 2001, 2011. So what launched in 1971 that was declared a failure by a global commission 40 years later? It's a good question. Synthetic material, also called frozen smoke? No idea. .2020 NFL retiree who leads all QBs in career pass completions. This is Drew Brees. He just retired last season. I don't think that really helps us with any of these clues. Actor in the Fast and Furious franchise familiarly. Oh, it's The Rock. Because I was trying to fit in Tyrese or Ludacris or something else, and there was another clue in the New York Times crossword puzzle this week that had it was highest paid actor in 2021 familiarly, and it was The Rock instead of Dwayne Johnson, which is his given name. Org with a pedigree registry. AKC, the American Kennel Club. Opposite of la with an accent mark? I do not know. Germany's largest urban area. No clue. Blank space. Outer. It's a pretty straightforward clue for a Saturday. Low notes. Ones. Notes here is referring to dollars or money instead of a music note. There's a Kendrick Lamar lyric. Soprano C, we like to keep it on a high note. C being $1 or $100. A kind of rabbit. Another sports question. I love sports questions. Here, the rugby equivalent of a touchdown is a try. Uh-oh. There's some hissing going on in the other room. I'm going to pause briefly. I'll be right back. And we're back. Just had to help resolve some feline conflict. Apologies. Lead in to clean. clean with a capital C. Maybe OxyClean. If it was 2 letters, which you do not see very often, you would say Mr. Clean. I'm going to say OxyClean, OXI. Phone hotline with a question mark. Text? I'm not sure. There you go. T follower. So this could be a reference to golf. It could also be the letter T spelled out phonetically. Cable network with a rhyming name. HGTV, perhaps? I'm just going to write that. Workers' cry of triumph. I do not know. They'll help you pass on impulses. Maybe synapses? E-signature holder, maybe. I believe is a PDF. Because that's where you would put an e-signature. I saw blank. He saw me. Light touch, maybe a dab. Unpredictable. I'm not sure that this is Len, because this construction is not I'm not a fan. Start of some decision making. Holiday dish with lots of stuffing. Literally, great soul. I don't know that one, friends. Certain sidekicks. Wingmen. Defer for now is maybe pass. That seems a little too on the nose. Unpredictable. A study might be a den. Common attachments to lanyards. Lanyards? Why did I say it that way? I want to say ID card, but it's attachments. But if we do put ID, that might make this Irene. Start of some decision making. Start of some decision making. Well, maybe this is... I don't know. I have to sneeze, so I'm going to pause. Alright, I'm back. Workers' cry of triumph. I am blank. One-time spin-off of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Maybe Kris Jenner is the only one who has a 4-letter name. Related might be akin, but I'm putting that in pencil because I'm not sure. Key rings. Key rings, friends. Apt bingo call to lose on by the sound of it. So a bingo call is normally a letter and then a number. So what number would fit in here? We're looking at 1, 2, ONETWO, SIX would fit there. 10, B10, but only B1 makes a word, makes bone to get boned, to lose on. B1 maybe. That seems like a bit of a stretch. I feel like we're using the pencil a lot today, but part of a contingency plan. This one is still giving me trouble too. Germany's largest urban area. I want to say it's Berlin, but obviously that doesn't fit. Especially not with this H. We have unpredictable here. I think this is erratic. Opposite of la is maybe ici. French word for here. Kind of rabbit. Special times, maybe eras. Indicators of enlightenment. I think this could be a play on words here. Maybe the indicators that something has gotten lighter. Like hues, maybe, or color. So, couleur du broccoli. Wow, I'm sorry if I butchered that. I think this is broccoli's color in French, which I think is vert, B-E-R-T. There you go. Oh, maybe voila. A lot of French in this puzzle today. Give waves to with a curling iron once. I'm not sure why text would be a phone hotline. Go around. Maybe the answer is turn. A comedy of errors, question mark. I don't know, but I need to take a brief pause. I'll be right back. Okay. We are back. Get better again. So, what does get better? Recuperate. Maybe it's an unusual reword. So to get better is to like improve, to learn, to grow, regrow, regain. Posthumous Pulitzer winner of 1958. Could this be ID tags? A lot of speculation today. I think that's probably just because it's a Saturday puzzle. Disneyland attraction with a racetrack. I have no idea. Left at sea. Stern. Fore, aft, stern. Ah, a short spiel. This R actually helped. A short spiel is an elevator pitch. And I think that this is Althea Gibson. That sounds right. I'm going to pencil it. No, I don't think that works. Give waves to with a curling iron once. Defer for now. Could this be pivotal? Let's see. Trip locale abbreviated. It's a start. It's a start. Noggins are... So noggin is a head or a brain. I'm pretty sure this is stern. I don't know, though, actually. I'm not super up on my nautical knowledge. I have to sneeze again, friends. Sorry. Okay, hopefully it passed. NYT follower. Literally great soul. Buddha is too short. Unnatural in a way. The only thing I can see with these two crosses is aged. But I don't think being aged is... I am. Go around might be turn. I think that I know what unpredictable is. I think that it is full of surprises. So this is spin. Maybe. Phone hotline is maybe sext. I saw Esau, he saw me. Part of a fancy table setting. A ewer? Is a ewer like an old school word for a fork? That sounds familiar to me. Workers' cry of triumph. I still don't know. Cable network with a rhyming name. What cable network has an F in its name? Holiday dish with lots of stuffing. I want to put in turducken. Because that does fit with this cross. What is this? The Baltics once are SSRs. So this is sci-fi. Unnatural in a ways maybe died. Workers' cry of triumph done. Start of some decision making. Eeny. Oh my goodness. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe when you go along a baby's feet or whatever. SSRs is Socialist Soviet Republics. Defer for now is maybe push. Punt. There's only so many letters that fit here. Oh, I am Kate. As in Caitlyn Jenner. Weird. B10. So like beaten. Part of a contingency plan. Rain. Rain blank. Rain something. Key rings. By the sound of it also tells you that this isn't going to make a word, but if you put these together, B10. That's clever. Get better again. Rehabs. Tired could be beat. B-E-A-T. That seems a little on the nose. I don't think we're going to get out of here in under 40 minutes, friends. Sadly. Trickery. Get better again might be re-heal. A comedy of errors. 2011 Global Commission officially declared a failure 40 years after its launch. Launch could be a clue to a space thing. I know that I'm not seeing this. Rain date. Like that feels very speculative. Ah, I believe that this is the war on drugs. In 1971 would have been during Nixon's regime, so tired, maybe worn, WORN. Trickery is maybe slyness. Key rings. Atones. Posthumous Pulitzer winner of 1958. A comedy of errors is maybe a gag reel. Maybe this A-Lee. I don't know. I don't know this answer. I don't know the synthetic material. This is maybe ID tags. Well, an atoll, bikini atoll is like a beach or... I really don't know. Let's put this in pencil and this in pencil. AG is definitely a name. Reheal is okay. Warn is okay. Gag reel. think phone hotline is sext. What else could go there that relates to a phone? GPS component. SY. So GPS component might mean a letter, an abbreviation of positioning system. So this might be SYS, SYS. I'm writing this down on paper. See if I can just look at it. To see if I can find another way in. Indicators of enlightenment. You know, we're 46 minutes in and I'm still like stuck up here, super stuck up here. Let's put pivotal in here and see what we come up with. Like I want to say like that scared me. I want to say like this is the shot. Pivotal does fit with momentous, but okay, y'all. I'm gonna look up Althea Gibson. Yeah. So I did know that. I just wanted to confirm. Great soul. We've blown far past our 40-minute goal for today's puzzle, though. A themeless Saturday puzzle. This has to be rain date now, right? There's no other vowel that could go in here. And there's no consonant that I can see going in here. I think it has to be an A. And this is either an E or an O. Roar, maybe. R-O-H-R. That sounds like a Russian thing. Maybe it's an A, but I don't think so. I think it's an O or an E. I still have no idea what this Disneyland attraction with a racetrack is. No clue. I'm going to write that in with a... I want to say like Angara, Angara. This probably has something to do with Cars, the movies, the Cars movies. But I really, this whole row here, 50 and 51 across, it's really giving me. Indicators of enlightenment, or maybe ahas. Like you would say aha. Maybe this is Angora. That sounds like a thing I've heard before. Aotopia. That doesn't sound right. Something hits the spot. A T follower. TEE. Maybe this is that. That hits the spot. Like you have a refreshing beverage. Writing letters, it's said. T follower. Hue. This is a vowel, right? It's high. It's HIE, HOE, HUE. I think it's one of those three letters. Tee. Oh, it's tee. Like as in a laugh. So this wasn't the letter T. It wasn't a golf tee. It was a T, laughing T. That makes more sense. Give waves to with a curling iron once. This seems wrong. So does this. Key rings. Is an atoll a ring-shaped island? So noggins is 3 blanks. ONS. A noggin is a brain or a head. Momentous. I'm still stuck on pivotal here, but it's definitely not pivotal with the H. Crucial, Cruci. That'd have to be an I. Historic, H blank L. Drip locale. I really have no idea. Like a pipe, like under your sink. Where else would a drip be? Under your sink, a tap, a faucet. It's a start. Like, what things could be a start? A green flag could be a start. This is really hard. Writing letters is maybe a lost art. Not I. What is this? Give waves to with a curling iron once. Well, I'm almost certain that this is related to hair. Like, but all I can think of that ends in RCEL is like parcel. That doesn't make any sense. Noggins. Like talons. I keep coming back to pylons, but that doesn't make any sense either. Noggins. Left at C is maybe port. Could this be wrong? Could this just be special? No, I don't think so. port and starboard are things on boats. What is a drip locale? Where else would you get a drip? Drip could be coffee. So like a drip locale might be a cafe or a breakfast spot. It's a start. Act 1. Noggins might be melons. So this is epochal, EPOCHAL. Marcel. Maybe this is Mahatma. Is in like Mahatma Gandhi, great soul. A drip locale is a hospital, like an IV drip. That hits the spot. I'm pretty sure about that one. Marcel might be a famous thing. I think that our problems are somewhere in here, friends. Because I have no idea what frozen smoke is. Let's look at all of the crosses here. ID tags are common attachments to lanyards. Get better again is to reheal. Sunlight and wind provide renewable energy. I'm pretty confident about these three. Tired is worn. Posthumous Pulitzer winner of 1958. I really have no idea. It might be A. Lee. Isn't there a guy like Samuel A. Lee or something? Drew Brees. This is definitely correct. Key rings. I'm fairly confident in gag reel also, because again, I guess the other thing that we could do is look at this, because I'm not confident in this clue, and I'm not confident in this clue, and I need to take one more break. Hopefully we can finish this right after the break. Okay, back from what I hope is our final break here. Key rings. I want to say atones or atones. But atolls, that fits with this. I'm going to put an L here. Aerolel, I guess. I think it still might be aerogel. I'm going to put this in pencil. Friends, I really want to Google it because I'm not sure how much progress I'm going to be able to make. Well, sorry, friends. I did Google it. Autopia is an attraction with a racetrack. What is aerogel? This in retrospect is probably should have gotten this. If you cover up these last three letters, you get Autopia. I'm gonna Google aerogel. Aerogels are among the lightest solid materials known to man. They are created by combining a polymer with a solvent to form a gel, then removing the liquid from the gel and replacing it with air. They are solid to the touch. Fascinating. I've never heard of an aerogel before. It's from yesterday. One hour and 5 minutes. This was a tough puzzle for us, friends. I think, we didn't get any of this until very late. And I think if I had heard of the Ruhr before, population density 2,800 square kilometers and a population of over 5 million, is the largest urban area in Germany. That's the one. Okay, well, let's take a look at the column. It's a really polished grid by new constructor Joseph Greenbaum, who has a few more puzzles already lined up. Almost all of the excellent long entries are debuts. Involved cars. Tolls, or maybe bells tolling or something. An atoll is a ring-shaped island. Hey, there's Chris Remo. I thought the center down clue and its crossing center across a turducken is full of surprises. I guess that's funny. ID tags and atolls. I don't understand why that's clever. And I was also amused by the more subtle and possibly coincidental proximity of ID tags to atolls as clued. I guess I don't get why that's funny or why that's amusing. Burpees are not a vital component of functional fitness. Burpees are actually just bullshit. Burpees are just bullshit. You don't need to do burpees. Yep, had no idea. Oh, Autopia is a part of Tomorrowland. Joe, product manager at BlackRock. Very cool. Big finance bro. Jam as many fun and colorful entries as I can while minimizing proper nouns. The seed was actually crossing elevator pitch and turducken. This was tough. This was a tough puzzle. Sorry, I was just reading this in my head and not out loud. I think over time I'll get better at some of those things. But I'm going to get out of here. It is Saturday morning and I want to get along with my day. So, thank you for hanging out for the last hour and change. I really appreciate your patronage or watching these videos. And we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.